Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I am back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. They're done for and soon to be eliminated. Karma is haunting their every move, making them wish they left you alone. Whoever did you dirty in the past, or whoever wasn't good to you recently, they're now wishing they just left you alone. You never had any bad intentions toward them. You had nothing against them, and they had it out for you. They sought you out. You were nothing but positive to this person or whoever, and they chose to have a problem with you for no reason at all. You didn't do anything to bother them. You didn't do anything to get on this person's nerves. You didn't try to make it hard for them to exist. You would focus on yourself, mind your business, do what you needed to do, get things done during your day. And because you were so focused in getting things done and so one-track minded on completing your daily tasks, it caused some people to look at you the wrong way. It caused them to look at you in a way to where they compared themselves to you. And instead of focusing on the good things that they had going on in their life, instead of them having gratitude for the things going on in their life and them being grateful, they started to measure themselves against you. And that's never a good thing, especially if you're not motivated by someone to do better. If you're just comparing yourself to them for the sake of it, then that's going to cause jealousy. And this person caused themselves to have jealousy towards you because of all the great things that they saw you doing throughout the day. You weren't worried about anything other than getting done what you needed to get done. And because you would get so many things done, because you were paying attention to yourself, this person may have wanted attention from you. This person may have wanted you to worship the ground they walked on. They may have wanted some type of attention from you. And because they didn't receive it from you, they may have deemed it as disrespect and thought you were disrespecting them in a kind of way. But because they didn't know how to handle that and they allowed it to take over their spirit, now this person has it out for you. You think this person is a good person, but this person is behind your back thinking of what they can do to try to make it hard for you to live your life. So now things get harder for you. Now things aren't as easy for you. Now this person is getting in the way, wanting to stress you out, wanting to cause negativity in your life because they see that you have something to do with your life and they don't have anything to do with theirs. So they necessarily don't care about you and your forward progress in a positive way. They only care about it in a negative way. They don't care in the sense of you have to get something done. There's something you have to try to do. There's something you need to do with your life. I don't care. I'm going to get all in the way of that. I'm going to do anything I could possibly do to make that hard or difficult for you. I'm going to have to make you change your schedule up. I'm going to have to make you switch things up. I'm going to have to make you go somewhere else. I'm going to have to make you have to do things different. I'm going to make it hard and difficult for you to do what you need to do. All because I'm too worried about you instead of focusing on myself. I'm going to make things hard for you because I see you doing something that can help you advance yourself while I have to sit and watch because I'm too worried about you than myself. And because they tried to make things difficult for you, because they tried to make things hard for you, they're done for. They're finished. Instead of paying attention to themselves and doing what they needed to do to get some things done for them so they could have some good things in their life, they're done for. What they could have done was learn from someone that they saw choosing a better life for themselves. What they could have done was study up on someone doing something in their life that would get them somewhere. Slow progress is better than no progress. People might not think you're doing as good as you could do, but if you're doing something that will eventually turn into something better, that's none of their business. So for them to try to purposely get in the way, oh, he's not doing nothing. Oh, she's not doing nothing. But the thing is, they monitored you and they watched you and they figured out what it was you were trying to do. And the fact that they had some type of angst towards you caused them to develop that jealousy because they didn't work on it. They didn't check themselves on it. They just let it dwell within them. They didn't pray about it. They didn't try to do some research or try to educate themselves on how to get rid of this feeling. They said, you know what, this is how I feel, and this is how I'm going to deal with it. And because they chose to deal with it in a way that was negative for you, but felt was somewhat positive seeming to them, they're done for. What they thought was a positive thing for you, for them, ended up being negative for you. And you didn't do anything to them. You didn't have anything against them. All you wanted to do was live your life in a positive way. And when some people see someone not being negative, when they see someone not being destructive, when they see someone not destroying themselves, they see someone choosing better and doing better. And if what you're choosing that's better for you ends up being better than what they're choosing for themselves, they could end up developing animosity toward you. And that's exactly what they did. They started measuring themselves to you. They started comparing themselves to you. And because of that, they started to try to take that out on you, making things difficult, making things hard, trying to paint you out to be somebody that you're not. Why should you hold your head down because you're choosing success? Why should you have to switch your life up and walk on eggshells because you're choosing success? Don't do that. You don't have to walk on eggshells just because you want to be better than who you are, and what you're choosing for yourself is better than what others may be choosing for them. They just need to make some better choices. You're not concerned about them or what they choose for themselves. They're the ones worried about you. They're the ones focused on you. They're the ones doing things to try to get in your way and make things difficult. And that's why they're done for. All right? That's why karma is going to hunt them down. All right? Their every move is about to be their every move is about to get them eliminated. All right? Karma is haunting their every move. Everything they do. All right? They watched everything you did. They had something against everything that you were doing. Now they wish they just left you alone. All right? They're soon to be eliminated. They had their chance. They had their opportunity to leave you be, to not harshly judge you. They'll judge you and expect you to just not have anything to say about it. They'll do things towards you in a negative way and expect you to just not feel any kind of way about it. You're just supposed to sit back and not do anything and let people just do whatever they want. They're done for, and they're soon to be eliminated because karma is haunting their every move. They're going to wish they left you alone, doing things purposely to aggravate you, to frustrate you, to stress you out, not letting you have a moment's rest, not letting you have a moment of silence, not letting you have a moment of peace, doing anything that they could think of, anything that popped in their mind, giving instructions to other people to do the same. Not only would they not leave you alone, but with their little secret coven, their little secret group of witches, they're all in it together. They all want a piece of the action. They all want to be negative and evil as one. And that's why karma's haunting them down. That's why karma's haunting their every move. They made a big mistake. And now they wish they had just left you alone. You only want to do good. You do your best to stay out of harm's way. You do your best to not bother anyone. It's best to leave people like that alone because they work for God. They're trying to do something right in their life. They're trying to do something positive in their life. And for somebody to try to intervene with that, to somebody to try to get in the way of that, they know who they work for. They know what side they're on, but they underestimate the power of who you work for and the side you're on because they don't know who you work for. And unfortunately, they don't want to know anything about the good side. They don't want to know anything about the side that you're on. And we all have our days, Monday you might be on the bad side, another day you might be on the good side. But the fact is, good or bad, you're striving towards better. You're not purposely being a bad person. Things happen. You might be upset, stressed out. One day you feel good, the other day you might feel bad, might be moody, might just want to be left alone. People bothering you, you might not be able to take it as good as you can some days. They just need to leave you be and stop doing things to try to get in the way. You can't bother someone, and then once you get an attitude from them, you can't do something that you're not supposed to do to someone or around someone. And then once they give you attitude, have something to say about them, you're the one bothering this person. You're the one not leaving them alone. You're the one purposely trying to stress this person out. And then when this person lets you have it, they want to point the finger. They take a good person and turn them into a savage. We try not to let them do that, but some days it's easier than others. Some days it's easier than others. And they'll purposefully do things to try you. And they're done for. Instead of purposefully trying to make their life better, they purposefully try to disrupt the person who's working towards making their life better. They're choosing bitterness. They're choosing hate. They're choosing an awful attitude. They're meeting life with a bad attitude. They're choosing to have a bad attitude. They're choosing to be corrupt. They want to do things to try to get on people's nerves and aggravate them purposefully. And that's only going to get them exactly what they're looking for. But the thing is, they're going to get what they wanted for whoever they wanted to upset. Whatever they wanted for the person who they had an issue with, who did nothing to them, that's what they're going to get. Whether they know it or not, that's what they have coming to them. They're going to wish they left you alone once all that stuff falls back on them like a pile of bricks falling from the Empire State Building. You drop a penny from the Empire State Building and it hits somebody the wrong way, they're done. What they did is going to feel like a ton of bricks falling from the Empire State Building. They're done for. All right? It's black. They're soon to be eliminated. They didn't care what that stress was going to do to you, how much time you were going to lose off of your day, how you were going to have to rearrange your schedule to try to avoid them. They weren't worried about that. That was not their concern. Or they're going to be concerned when it happens to them. They're going to be concerned when their life falls apart. They're going to be concerned when things get so difficult for them, it brings the same amount of stress into their life that they try to bring into yours. All because you stayed to yourself. All because you stayed to yourself. Having issues with you and problems with you and talking about you just because you want to stay peaceful. Just because you're not putting yourself around them and their energy, them and who they are. You don't have a problem with who they are. You just want them to keep it away from you. They could be who they are and you wouldn't even have a problem with it. Just don't try to affect you with that. You're not trying to change anyone. If people, I mean, you would want people to do the best just for themselves because you don't want to see anyone have to go through anything that they wouldn't want to. It's a shame when people choose to do bad instead of doing what's right. It's a shame. But that's their choice. If you could, you would want people to not do that. If you could say something that would change someone and make them not do something that would make them self-destruct, you would do it. But people are choosing that for themselves. They want, some people want to be as the worst kind of person that they could possibly be. And for that reason, they're going to get exactly what they want. They wanted to be the worst person that they could possibly be, and they're going to get what that draws to a person like that. The type of person that you are, it draws things into your life. Whether you're even if you're not being that way to anyone, if you're just a negative person, it's going to draw negativity into your life. If you're a loving person, it's going to draw love into your life. That's why it's good to do things righteously. Even if it's the opposite of love, that righteous hate, it's not going to draw anything to you that you wouldn't want. You're not sending out any negative energy. The behavior and the character of certain people just makes you feel some type of way. And then it'll fade. And you'll be back to feeling normal and feeling your regular, normal self. But for other people who are holding on to the animosity, who are holding on to the jealousy, every time you step outside, you got to get looks from people that aren't the greatest. You walk past people, you got to get some type of attitude from someone. You got to say, "Is everything all right?" They look you up and down. You look them up and down back. Who wants all that? Having a problem with you for no reason, hating you for no reason, doing things to provoke you for no reason. You got a problem with seeing someone, look the other way. They're done for and soon to be eliminated. They're going to be haunted down. Like the dogs they are. They're going to be hunted down. All right? Karma is on them. Karma is after them. Every move you make, every step you take, God is watching you. Omnipresent and omnipotent. All right? That man sees everything. You got to do your best. And you have to want to do your best. Everyone that wants to do the opposite of that, that's okay. But when it comes to you wanting to do bad to others, you got what's coming to you. If you want to do bad to yourself, hey, that's just some life lessons you're going to learn. There's some things that are going to come with that too. But to want to be that way to someone else, you're definitely going to reap what you sow. And whatever you did to them is going to be done to you. And it might be worse. But in this particular case, they're going to wish they left you alone. They're going to wish they didn't do those things that they did to provoke, to upset, to aggravate, to frustrate, to stress. You were just trying to work. You were just trying to move throughout the neighborhood. You were just trying to take care of your daily goals. You just wanted to go about your day and go about your life without people trying to be weird. That's all. Be weird to you for what? You're not bothering anyone. Why do they have to be weird to you? It's because the frequency that they're on, the type of time that they're on, all right, what's invoking their spirit, and what they're choosing to do, what they're choosing to be, what they're choosing to take up their time with. It's a sport for the wicked to do evil. And they want to play those games. And when you play evil games, you win karma as a prize. The evil games that you play with other people, you win karma as a prize. You don't just do things to people and not get anything back in return. You get exactly what you put out. They're going to learn that, if they don't learn their lesson, it's going to be nothing but bad for them. And unfortunately, it seems just that, because it seems like they're not going to learn their lesson. They feel they don't have any lessons to learn. They feel there's nothing they need to change about themselves. I got called a narcissist in the comments earlier today. Somebody was like, I think you're a narcissist. I was like, oh, okay. Well, hey, well, what's wrong? I'll work on it. If it's something with me, I'll work on it. And that's how I know I'm not. I know that person was either trolling, or maybe they were in their feelings about something that I said, or maybe it was something that they didn't understand. And just because someone called me that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're a narcissist just because they called me one. It doesn't mean that, that person is bad, or, maybe they're just confused about some things. And that's okay. You can call me what you want. Well, what you think about me is none of my business. What you feel about me is none of my business. Just because she says that doesn't make it true. So I put in the comments, I said, hey, I just said, what you think about me is none of my business. And I was like, I said, there's other positive channels. If you'd like to watch, hey, feel free. I'd like it if you watch my channel. All right, shout out to everybody watching my channel, and hitting the like button, and hitting the share button, and subscribing, and dropping a donation. I appreciate that. I love that. It helps me out. All right. And I love helping you guys out with my videos. So anyone doing anything wrong to you, when you're just a helpful person, when you have love for other people, when you want to do what's right, and you're not perfect, but you do your best, and they hate you for that, try to attack you for that, shoot fiery darts at you for that, cast spells over you for that, try to curse you for that, they got theirs coming to them. You're going to curse someone that's blessed. That doesn't even make sense. That's how you know it's evil. And that's how you know that person is working with some demonic type of a demonic type of spirit, some real bad energy, because you're gonna curse someone that's out here trying to make their life better in a way that's not harming anyone, in a way to where people are actually able to learn and do better themselves. That's what it's all about: learning, doing better yourself, and possibly even being able to have some other people be affected by it positively, in a good way. To me, that's how I see it. That's just my opinion. Take it and do with it what you want. But that's just how I see things. And that's why I'm blessed to be this kind of person. And that's why you're blessed to be watching these kind of videos. And these videos are blessing you. I know you feel good watching it, because I feel mighty fine making it. I feel good. You can tell I feel good. I'm mighty fine. When the last time you heard somebody say that? I feel good making this video. But they're done for. And they're soon to be eliminated. Because you only want what's right for people. You even only want what's right for them. And the fact that they would take that as a sign to curse you instead of bless you, and try to keep you vexed and stressed and want to see you be the opposite. That's the thing. They see God's hand on your life and how he's working with you, and they want you to be the total opposite. They want you to be the total opposite. They're uncomfortable with you being who you are. They don't want to get the feeling that they need to do more or try harder or be something different than who they are or what they are. Who do you think you are to make them feel like that? That's the God that they recognize in you, and they want to hate you for that. God is directing you. God is moving you where you're supposed to go. You're doing the best you can do because of him and his influence in your life. And they're hating you because that influence is influencing them through you. And instead of do better and be better and have better, they rather be jealous of you for it and have certain negative feelings towards you that make them act out in negative ways. And that's why they're done for. They've had their chance. They're soon to be eliminated. Karma is haunting their every move, making them wish they left you alone. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. It's been another DruTube special. Thanks for tuning in. We out. I'll see you in the next one.